Hello, friends. Great to see you here this morning. And probably be a fairly brief one. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. How about that? It's great to see everybody here today, from Michelle Waldo and Loving the Light, Flattership Bear, Rob B. Allison, David Rife. Great to see you, my friend. Nachiketa. Hey, it's great to see you. It has been a strange couple of weeks. Certainly, as you know, if you've been following along, I have taken a little bit of time off, much needed, but not for any specific, purpose other than to get some much needed rest, just some clarity, some time to sort of absorb things. There are some things, actually, physical things that need to get done, and hopefully going to get some of those things done in the next couple of days. However, the whole journey, the process, has been one of, less, I think, self-care. I suppose that would be included, but finding fun again in life. And certainly as I watch and look around, there are a lot of people who are not having a great deal of fun right now, unfortunately. And I can't fix that, but what I can do is try to take care of myself. And I don't mean that to seem in any way selfish. It's not self-centered. It's simply a matter of finding a way to stay in shape, such that I have something that is I can offer. And over the last couple of weeks, one of the things that I have come to is direction for myself, and that is largely to help others. And I think I've always had that to some degree in mind, but in this certain in the conditions we find ourselves in now, precarious, uncertain, it does seem as though there are going to be there's going to be changes that are necessary for everyone. And to some degree, I think, everyone needs to do what they need to, how they feel led. I don't think this should come as surprise or news to anybody. But some of us are going to be, I think, in a position to better help others, hopefully. And I think it's going to be necessary. And if you feel led to do that, I suggest that you get to working on it. It seems like we have so much less time than maybe we once thought we did. I was expressing to a friend of mine earlier this weekend how that for years, I think I was disappointed to not see the progress in the world around me that I had expected to see. And then suddenly here it is with a great deal of expediency. And it almost feels as though, we should be surprised. But again, I, for one, am not afraid. If anything, I think it brings a sense of excitement and anticipation for what appears to be coming. And so, to this end, it is my hope, honestly, it's my earnest prayer to be able to put myself in a position to be better able to help you. And I know grounded extracts, right? There are some people you just can't help. I don't know. Oh, dear. But no, really, over the coming months, what you can anticipate from this channel is we're going to set up a channel membership for those who are interested in the communal living situation and how we can move forward with that. And you'll see some action on that in the coming weeks and months. Francis, welcome. Again, I find myself in the last couple of weeks similar to where I had been a couple of months prior to that. Worn down, very ill, still haven't figured out all that's happening there. If you were listening this week during Secrets of Saturn, I had to leave during the middle of the show. It was so embarrassing. Oh my gosh. Oh dear. But yeah, not much I could do about it. So we're trying to get, healthy, trying to get packed, trying to get ready for the next steps, and hoping that many of you will come with us, because I have found within this group the best tribe I have ever met. And so, without getting, I guess, too deep into that, let's just dig in, shall we, to Proverbs here. Let's see. Today is the 2nd, so we're just going to start at the very beginning. We're going to start at the very beginning of Proverbs, do the first couple chapters of Proverbs. I'll do this from the Complete Jewish Bible. It's a translation from Messianic Jews. And we'll do this from the book of Proverbs, or Mishlea, beginning in chapter 1. The Proverbs of Shlomo, the son of David, king of Israel. They're for learning about wisdom and discipline, for understanding words expressing deep insight, for gaining an intelligently disciplined life, doing what is right and just and fair, for endowing with caution those who don't think, and the young person with knowledge and discretion. Someone who is already wise will hear and learn still more. Someone who already understands will gain the ability to counsel well. He will understand proverbs, obscure expressions, the sayings and riddles of the wise. The fear of Adonai is the beginning of all knowledge, but fools despise wisdom and discipline. My son, heed the discipline of your father, and do not abandon the teaching of your mother. They will be a garland to grace your head, a medal of honor for your neck. My son, if sinners entice you, don't go along with them. Suppose they say, "Come with us, we'll ambush someone and kill him, and we'll waylay some harmless soul just for fun. We'll swallow him alive like Sheol, whole like those who descend to the pit. We'll find everything he has of value. We'll fill our homes with loot. Throw your lot in with us. We'll share a common purse." My son, don't go along with them. Do not set foot on their path, for their feet run to evil. They rush to shed blood. For in vain is the net baited, if any bird can see it. Rather, they're ambushing themselves to shed their own blood, waylaying themselves. So are all the ways of those who are greedy for gain. It takes the lives of those who get it. Wisdom calls aloud in the open air and raises her voice in the public places. She calls out at street corners and speaks out at entrances to city gates. How long, you whose lives have no purpose, will you love thoughtless living? How long will scorners find pleasure in mocking? How long will fools hate knowledge? Repent when I reprove. I will pour out my spirit to you, and I will make my words known to you. Because you refused when I called, and no one paid attention when I put out my hand. But instead, you neglected my counsel, and you wouldn't have any of my reproof. So I, in turn, will laugh at your distress and mock you when terror comes over you. Yes, when terror overtakes you like a storm, and your disaster approaches you like a whirlwind, when distress and trouble assail you, then you'll call to me, but I won't answer. You'll seek me earnestly, but you won't find me, because you hated knowledge, and you didn't choose the fear of Adonai. and so you refuse my counsel and despise my proof. So you will bear the consequence of your own way and be overfilled with your own schemes. For the aimless wandering of the thoughtless will kill them, and the smug overconfidence of fools will be their destruction. But those who pay attention to me will live securely, untroubled by fear of misfortune. My son, if you will receive my words and store my commands inside you, paying attention to wisdom, inclining your mind toward understanding, yes, if you will call for insight and raise your voice for discernment, if you seek it as you would silver and search for it as you would hidden treasure, then you will understand the fear of Adonai and find knowledge of God. For Adonai gives wisdom. From his mouth come knowledge and understanding. He stores up common sense for the upright and is a shield for those whose conduct is blameless, in order to guard the courses of justice and preserve the way of those who are faithful to him. Then you will understand righteousness and justice, fairness, and every good path. For wisdom will enter your heart, and knowledge will be enjoyable for you. Discretion will watch over you, and discernment will guard your way. They will save you from the path of evil, and from those who speak deceitfully, who leave the paths of honesty to walk the ways of darkness, who delight in doing evil, and take joy in being stubbornly deceitful, from those whose tracks are twisted and whose paths are perverse. They will save you from a woman who is a stranger, from a loose woman with smooth talk, who abandons the ruler she had in her youth and forgets the covenant of her God. Her house is sinking toward death. Her paths lead to the dead. None who go to her return. They never regain the path to life. Thus you will walk on the way of good people and keep to the paths of righteous. For the upright will live in the land, and the pure-hearted will remain there. But the wicked will be cut off from the land, and the unfaithful rooted out of it. My son, don't forget my teaching. Keep my commands in your heart, for they will add to you many days, years of life and peace. Do not let grace and truth leave you, but bind them around your neck and write them on the tablet of your heart. Then you will win favor and esteem in the sight of God and of people. Trust in Adonai with all of your heart. Don't rely on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him, and he will direct your paths. Don't be conceited about your own wisdom, but fear Adonai and turn from evil. This will bring health to your body and give strength to your bones. Honor Adonai with your wealth and with the first fruits of all your income. Then your granaries will be filled, and your vats will overflow with new wine. My son, don't despise Adonai's discipline or resent his reproof. For Adonai corrects those that he loves, like a father who delights in his son. Happy is the person who finds wisdom, the person who acquires understanding, for her profit exceeds that of silver. Gaining her is better than gold. She's more precious than pearls. Nothing you want can compare with her. Long life is in her right hand, riches and honor in her left. Her ways are pleasant ways, and all her paths are peace. She is a tree of life to those who grasp her. Whoever holds fast to her will be made happy. Adonai, by wisdom, has founded the earth. By understanding, he established the heavens. By his knowledge, the deep springs burst open, and the dew condenses from the sky. My son, don't let these slip from your sight. Preserve common sense and good direction, for they will be life for your being and grace for your neck. Then you will walk your way securely without hurting your foot. When you lie down, you will not be afraid. When you lie down, your sleep will be sweet. Don't be afraid of sudden terror or destruction caused by the wicked when it comes. for you can rely on Adonai. He will keep your foot from being caught in a trap. Don't withhold good from someone who's entitled to it if it's in your hand and the power to do it. Don't tell your neighbor, go away and come another time. I'll give it to you tomorrow, when you have it with you now. Don't plan harm against your neighbor who lives beside you trustingly. Don't quarrel with someone for no reason if he's done you no harm. Don't envy a man of violence or choose any of his ways. For the perverse is an abomination to Adonai, but he shares his secret counsel with the upright. Adonai's curse is in the house of the wicked, but he blesses the home of the righteous. The scornful he scorns, but gives grace to the humble. The wise win honor, but fools win shame. The first 3 chapters of Proverbs from the Complete Jewish Bible. Friends, thank you for joining me this morning. It's always a pleasure to see you and be with you. I will not be back for an evening service. I guess we'll call it a service now. Today. I will miss you, but I will be back hopefully with new energy coming up next week. Haven't spoken yet to Rose on what the plan for Poppycock Report is. We are working some stuff out, so it may not be immediate this first week, but we'll probably pop in from time to time. And so stay tuned for that. We're going to do a whole new deal with Poppycock Report, and I think you are really going to like it. Looking at some different things as well in the coming weeks, certainly. But one of the first things oh, hey, Stephanie. I see Stephanie Martin in the chat. Listen, I meant to call you on Friday. I was so ill and did not get a chance at all to do it yesterday. So if you're standing by, if you've got a moment, I'll try to give you a call as soon as we get through here because I appreciate your patience and I apologize. It's been a pretty difficult couple of weeks, but we'll get it worked out. In any case, coming up in the coming weeks, we'll have more good stuff for you, so stay tuned for that. I've been giving a great deal of contemplation to how to move forward, and I think the time away has been a positive experience. Something that, again, gave me good perspective and perhaps a deeper, better way of seeing things. So hopefully we get to spend more time together and explore these in greater depth. Also coming up, we'll have channel memberships. If you feel like that's something you can't do, reach out to me via email. It's really meant just to be kind of a walled garden to keep out, the garden gnomes, I guess. There was some stuff I meant to share with you yesterday and I forgot, and then now I'm forgetting to do it again, so I suppose it wasn't that important. But these things are important. I love you guys. You're awesome. And I have, I think, come to some new insights about how to move forward, specifically in terms of finding a way to be of direct service to the community, if possible. Daryl Davis is one of our most awesome people. He's got me straight up hooked up. But slow down. Hey, Daryl, I'm going to send you a message in a few minutes. I want to introduce you to somebody who I think you'll like. Anyway, with that, I just wanted to say, hey, if you haven't had a chance yet, pop over to Karen B's channel. You can check out some of her releases of the Solar Return Festival. Some great high-definition 4K video there, and you can check some of that out. There's tunes from all sorts of people, including Christian Knapp, ODD TV, Chief Crow and the Flat Earthworms. We got some, Jason Lindgren doing some tunes. One Big Love. I'm even noodling a little bit, but the important stuff is the guys who are really good at it. So enjoy some of that. You can, it'll keep you going until the next time we can get together. And boy, hopefully that is soon, right? I would sure love to meet with you guys soon. So to that end, we're working on trying to do like a Flattober West summertime get together here on the West Coast for those who could not make the East Coast connection. So we're going to try to do that for you as well and get all that going. Hey, Ceiling Fan Man and Ted Summer, all the folks are here, the usual suspects, just as I'm starting to wrap it up. So sorry about that. And so with that, I think I'll try to find something for you guys to listen to on the way out, whether you enjoy it or not. If you haven't yet, also you can zip over to Ceiling Fan Man's channel. I was about halfway through his Friday night stream. It's a good one. There's about 15 minutes up front where it's kind of awkward watching him struggle with some technical difficulties because, amateur hour. What, are you taking lessons from me now? No, that was built into the gear I got for you there, Ceiling Fan Man. I get it to you, and then it, like most things these days, it waits until you get comfortable with using it, and then it falls apart. It was designed. No, I'm kidding. Oh dear. You guys are awesome. I just wanted to say thank you again for making this community great. Right? It wouldn't be what it is without you. It's not really about so much about the content providers. And I'm trying to find my niche. I think that there's a lot of people that have great content and educational stuff. I know I can join in from time to time with that. I think my role right now is to be kind of an encourager, a cheerleader, if you will, and go, yeah, go get it, right? Go do it. And so we're going to continue that. And again, with the communal living, it's something that I just want to see happen. And so no better time than the present, right? Jump right in and try to make it happen. And so we're gonna do that. So with that, I hope I hope you have a terrific week. I am going to, let's see what I'm going to break out here. I'm going to do an old version of this one. I think, did I do this one already? I don't even remember. There are so few to choose from. How about I will do, how about this one? 1994-ish, something like that. More than I've ever seen. Hope you guys have a great week. I keep you in my prayers, my thoughts. See you soon.
Still burns inside with a light that I cannot hide. I walk on the edge of time, ride the winds of destiny. I hear the thunders coming, bringing me to my knees, like nothing I've ever seen. And in my mind I hear the voices calling. In my mind I see the planets collide. In my mind I feel the end beginning. It's like waking up from a dream. It's more than I've ever seen. Shadows fall like angels' tears, leaves darkness on every shore. The season's morning light inspires me no more. Seems more than I can endure. If I walk this final mile, will love be waiting my dreams.